So we start with the parabola. Nakikita naman, di ba? Yeah, that works. Okay, so parabola. Wait lang. So for the parabola, we have 4 versions of it. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. For the parabolas, which are like this pala. This is the version of the parabola, which is y is equal to 4px. If it's negative, it goes pabaliktad siya basically. Now, kapag x, it opens to the left and to the right. If positive, to the right siya, pero if negative, to the left. So, yan yung pinaka-simple na parabolas. Anyways, how to solve for the stuff na nasa loob nila. So, bale, gamitin natin yung normal parabola. First, we have something known as the focus. Next is, I think it was called focus, directrix, latus rectum, and axis of symmetry. So firstly, how do we get the focus? Wait lang. Now, if you remember kanina, yung sinabi ko for p and x, so the focus is actually equal to p. So let's say na yung formula na ginamit dun sa question is y is equal to 8x. We have to divide it by 4, yung x, 8x, i-divide natin by 4. Or rather, yung 8 lang. So, 2. Makikita nyo, y is equal to 4 times 2 times x. Yung 2 is yung p natin. Nakakagets ba? So, 2 is the focus. Grabe, hindi ko kasi alam kung ano niya yung saan ba kayo nahihirapan. Kasi baka inuulit ko lang yung turo ni ma'am. Mas gusto ko mag-focus dun sa mga dun sa mga hindi nyo alam specifically about the parabola. Magtanong lang kayo sa chat. Saan ba banda yung confusing? Kasi ito yung focus, yung directrix yung literal na opposite ng focus. Tapos latus rectum is 2p times 2. And 2p. And that's it for the parabola. Hindi ba? Wait lang. Hanap lang ako ng question na meron. So, kinuha ko lang to sa ano nyo? Sa module. Fuck. Given the standard equation of the parabola, determine the focal length, focus, directrix, and vertex. So, firstly, we find the center. We get that by getting x and getting y. X is equal to 8 kasi x minus 8, tapos y is equal to 4 because y minus 4. Now, wait lang. Now, yung natira na lang I think is ganyan, x squared minus equals to 16y. So, since x squared siya, we will be doing the upward graph. Positive din siya, kaya upward graph. Kung negative to, de baliktad siya. So, upward graph, ganyan, ganyan. Nakuha na natin yung coordinates ng center, which is 8 and 4. So, 1, 2, 3, basta, nandito 8. Tapos, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, nandito banda yung center niya. Now, we draw a parabola. And we find out what is P. So, again, i-divide natin si 16 by 4. Makukuha natin P is equal to 4. So, that means we go up. Since ganito yung ano natin, we just go up for 4 units. So, bale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nandito ang ating focus. Directrix naman is the opposite. So, from the center, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, nandito siya. 8 is to 8 for the focus. 8 is to 0 for the directrix. Now, for the focal length. I think this is the focal length. If I'm correct, check ko lang. Yeah. So, focal length is the length between this one and this one. So, it's just P. It's just 4P. Yeah. Ito. My bad. So, focal length is P pala. So, yeah. P is 4. And that's it, isn't it? May tanong ba sa problem na to or maghanap ako ng mas advanced na problem? Okay. Sige, tingnan ulit tayo ng isa pa sa module niya. So, this one. Y is equal to -1, x is equal to 6. So, center natin is 6 minus 1, ay 6, -1. Now, matitira na lang is y2 is equal to -4 x. Since y siya, we will have to use either left or right. Alam natin na sa right yung positive, dito yung negative. So, we will be using the left graph. Now we graph it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1. Nandito magsisimula yung center. And we just do it like that. Now, for py, para makuha natin si p, i-divide natin si 4, si -4 sa 4. Makukuha natin is -1, which is p. P is equal to -1. So, para makuha natin focus, again, you just -1. And directrix, mag-add ka lang in the opposite direction. And that's it, isn't it? So, yung makukuha mo na focus will be since x yung nandito, 6 minus 1, -1, which is 5 minus 6, 5, -1. And for our directrix, 6 minus -1, which is 7, -1. So, any questions sa parabola or lilipat na ako sa sa hyperbola? Yes? Wait lang. Ay, masyado akong nag-skip. Yeah, ulitin ko lang. Sorry. Okay. So, first of all, yung pinaka-standard formula nila is either y squared for px or x squared for py. Now, based from the equation na binigay dito, we can see clearly that y squared is, that this is a y squared function, which is for px. Now, yung una kong ginawa, which is hinanap ko yung center of the circle. Now, y is equal to -1 because y plus 1 is equal to 0, y is equal to -1. Transposition lang siya. Ganon din siya with the x. So, x minus 6 is equal to 0, x is equal to x plus 6, x is equal to 6. So, coordinates nito is for the center. Yung dyan banda, it's for the center. X laging nauuna, tapos negative 1. Now, kapag mga ganito, I highly recommend na mag-drawing kayo kahit sobrang pangit ng drawing. Kasi mas madaling ma-visualize siya. Anyways, now na nakuha na natin yung center, we have no use for the other numbers anymore. So we just forget about that. Now, ano makukuha natin if nakalimutan siya? Y squared is equal to negative 4x. Now, since ito yung original na equation, ano kaya ang p with bakit naging negative 4 yung positive 4? For that, we have to divide negative 4 by negative 4. Ano makukuha natin? Negative 1. So that means our p is equal to negative 1. Now, si P, magagamit siya sa napakaraming bagay. Pwede mo siya magamit sa focus at sa directrix. Pati rin sa latus rectum ba? Latus rectum ata. Yeah, latus rectum. Okay. Merong formula si focus and si directrix. However, I believe na it's easier for everyone to just draw it kaysa naman na mag-memorize pa kayo ng isa pang kasi no matter what, the focus is loob nito and the directrix is nasa labas ng curve. So using the formula for the center, we draw a graph, or rather a Cartesian coordinate plane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tapos negative 1. Nandito ang center natin. Napansin mo mayroong negative. Kapag positive sa y, it goes to the right. If negative naman, it opens to the left. So open natin siya sa left kasi negative. And now we look for our focus and our directrix. We take our center, which is 6, negative 1. Ngayon, ano ang variable na ima-minus or i-add natin? So, since negative 1 siya, we have to add our focus to this one, to the x. Kasi ayun nga, nasa loob siya nito. So, negative 1, makukuha mo 5, negative 1 for the focus. Now, for the directrix, it's on the opposite side, so obviously it added. Wait real quick. Sorry. Saan ba? Hindi ko mag-chat kasi kayo I don't know where. Hindi ba to step by step? Masyado mabilis. Wait lang. True. Hindi ko kasi nakikita yung ano niya yung chat nyo, if may chat kayo sa bagong GC. Okay. Saan ba banda? It's fine, hindi ako nangangagat. Like, just ask me where. Okay. Sige. Okay, balik tayo number 1. Balik tayo number 1. Kapag balik number 1, mag-thumbs up. Okay, sige, number 1. Let's do this. Wait lang, erase ko lang ito lahat. Sorry ha, masyado palang maano. Okay. So, kailangan, wait lang. Ito na lang para meron tayong cheat sheet. So, again, these are the additional formulas. Ito yung original formulas. Standard yung tawag dito. For the y, I believe it is left to right, depending on the sign. And for the x, it is upward and downward. Pwede mo siyang mahanap based on the axis. So, y-axis siya. Yung center niya nasa y-axis. And vice versa. Okay na tayo dito, na? Now, we go to the how we get the center. So, for the center, we just So, ito ang normal picture of a parabola. Yung center natin wait lang. I believe that is the graph of this one. So, as you can see, wala tayong ganto sa original. Ganto lang siya. Because wala tayong pwedeng i-equal sa automatic x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Kaya ganyan. Now, para makuha natin yung center. Wait lang, sa baba. 8 minus is equal to 0. X is equal to 8. Huwag nyo na muna papansinin yung other stuff dito sa hindi mo na siya important for this. Parang i-isolate mo siya. Like that. Ganon din with y is equal to y minus 4 is equal to 0. And y is equal to 4. Laging x is mauuna sa y, so we just do x 4 this is the center. So, para makuha si center, basically, ano ang pwede mong i-add na numbers dito sa dalawang to para maging 0 siya. So, let's say na dito, ganyan. Minus. If ganito, ano yung magiging formula natin? Ano yung magiging center natin? Mag-chat kayo sa ano? Ay, fuck. Nasagot ko agad. Yeah. So, ito yung magiging center natin. Isa pa. Kung ganyan. Wait lang. Okay. Isa pa. X minus 10 squared is equal to 4y minus 1. So, lagay nyo nga sa chat ano yung magiging center natin. Kapag ganyan. Yeah. So, okay, gets na si center. Let's move on from that. Now na nakuha na natin si center, we can draw the parabola. So, minus is equal to y plus 4. Plus 4 ba yan? 16y minus 4. 16y minus 4. So yeah, center natin is 8:4. Magdrawing tayo ng Cartesian coordinate plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tapos 1, 2, 3, 4. Dito siya banda magsisimula. Yung personal na ginagawa ko, so siguro nalilito kayo kasi medyo parang may shortcut yung ginagawa ko. Yung personal na ginagawa ko kasi, as I said kanina, we have no use for the center numbers anymore. So, bale, yung shortcut ko, para mas malinis din siya, x squared is equal to 16y. Because, again, wala na rin kwenta yan. Wala na rin kwenta yan, so, x raised to 2 times is equal to 16 times y. X raised to is equal to 16y. Gets ba? Okay. Now with that, we can get our letter P. So, if you remember, yung original formula natin is 4 times P times Y. Ngayon, bakit siya 16? Hindi ba dapat 4? Which is why I divide it by 4. So, 16 divided by 4, makukuha mo is 4. Now, if you see, 4 times 4 Y, di ba tugma siya sa 16y? So that is how we get our letter P. I-divide mo lang lagi yung number na nasa labas ng parenthesis by 4. That's it. Okay, nakuha na natin si P. pwede na natin i-drawing ang graph. So, for the graph, wait lang. If naalala nyo sa graph natin is positive, so it goes up. Wait lang. Lagay natin siya dito para mas malinis. Okay. Now we draw our graph like this. Again, kahit pangit yung graph, basta naiintindihan mo, it works. So, as usual, our focal point is up here and our directrix is the opposite of the focal point. Now, tawag dito ay masama bang sabihin na common sense? So, our, di ba 8 is to 4 siya? Now, the P is the distance between these numbers, between these points. So, this one is equal to P, this one is equal to P. Ngayon, addition na lang siya basically. So, ano yung i-add mo dito sa dalawang to? Which one? The x-axis or the y-axis? Saang coordinate? Yung i-add mo para makuha mo yung focus natin. Yes, the y. So, maintain si x, tapos mag-add ka lang ng 4 kay y, magiging 8 siya. Now, mag-minus ka ng 4 kay y, 8 is to 0. So, understand how to get the focus and the directrix. Okay. Isa pa, I believe na kasama to sa quiz, this part. So, no matter what, kung nasa focus ka, the distance to these asymptotes, it's 2p. Tapos 2p din to. So, let's say na itatanong yan. Ano yung magiging coordinate nito? Firstly, ano yung maiiba na variable, x or si y dito sa dalawang to? Ano yung mag-iiba if we look for this one? Chat guys, para mas mabilis. X, tama. So, bale, 8 plus 2 times p, which is 4. So, 8 plus 8, 16. 16, 8. Now, ganun din siya dito. Pero, since papunta siya sa negative, we subtract. So, it's like that. Gets? Kaya sobrang useful na mag-drawing kayo imbis na mag-memorize ng formula. Because, Wait lang. If I remember correctly, kung titignan nyo to, napakaraming formula kapag may ibang vertex. Personally, hindi ko to minemorize. Kasi, ayun, kino-common sense ko na lang na, if it opens upward, nasa taas yung focus. Basta yung focus, nasa gitna siya ng C. So, that means, kahit ko na lang. Depending sa So, it's what works for me. But if the formulas works for you, pwede nyo rin siya i-memorize. So, okay na tayo sa Okay na tayo sa number 1. Kailangan ba natin ng number 2? Or na? Okay, kailangan natin number 2. Number 2. Okay. We do that. Gawin ulit natin yung bagay kanina. Y minus 1. Y plus 1 is equal to 0. Transpose y is equal to negative 1. X minus 6 is equal to 0. X is equal to positive 6. 6 and negative 1 ang magiging center natin. Next natin gagawin is withdraw a Cartesian coordinate plane. So, kahit pangit ulit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos, negative 1. Bale, nandito ang ating center. Now, we get rid of the medyo useless na stuff. And we are left up with y raised to 2 is equal to negative 4x. Walang confusion kung paano natin ito nakuha? Continue lang ba ako? Okay. Now, nakikita natin na y is the one with the square. So that means our parabola is either this or that. So, kung positive, it's to the right. Kung negative, it's to the left. Meron siyang negative, we'll draw it to the left. Now, we have to find letter P. So, we take negative 4 divided by 4. Matitira is negative 1, which will be our P. So, now we have our focus and our directrix. So, if ang center natin is 6 is to negative 1, ano kaya ang i-add natin or i-minus natin para makuha itong focus na to? Ano ang gagalawin natin? Si X or si Y? X. So, maintain natin si negative 1. Tapos, ano mangyayari? I-plus ba natin? Plus 1 ba to or minus 1? Since it goes to the left side, we minus 1, which makes it... No. Sa directrix pa. This is why we draw instead of This is why we draw instead of memorizing, for me at least. So if we draw, we can see na yung focus natin, it goes to the left side. So it means we just minus it. Nakakahabol pa ba? Do I need extra clarification? Okay. So yeah, that's it basically, hindi ba? Now again, yung ganto naman. It's this one na. Asymptote for this one and this one. Now, ano ang magme-maintain at ano ang mamaminus? Since nasa y-axis na tayo, ano yung ibahin natin dun sa mga coordinates? X or si Y? Yun, si Y. Now, 2p. So, bale, 6. Tapos, negative 1 plus 2. So, bale, magiging positive 1 siya. Now, sa baba naman, dapat mas mababa pa yung value niya. So, negative 1 minus 2. Bale, magiging negative 3 yung asymptote niya. So, are we done? I think we're done with parabola na. Magtanong na kayo right now. Okay, may isang nag-heart. Idediretso ka na sa hyperbola. Sure kayo? Okay, hyperbola. Wait lang. Sige, dito tayo. So, wait lang. Medyo rusty pa rin ako sana eh. Hyperbola. Word problem. Okay, sige. May hanap tayo. Ito, like this one. Sige, application. May solution na to, so wala, ChatGPT na tayo. Hindi maka. Sige. Tago ko na lang yung ano ko. So, yung usual kong ginagawa, if na gets ko na yung nandito, make a similar word problem and show the solution when I say. Visit na yan, nakalimutan. Yeah, ito. Layer, anchor. Okay. A parabolic arch has a height of 24 meters and a width of 40 meters at the base. So, 24 to. Tapos, 40 ito. If the vertex is at the top, at what height above the base is the arch 30 meters wide? Alam ko PT to. PT ba to? Wait lang. Hindi magpapaganto si ma'am, mahirap to. Mauubusan kayo ng time sa ganyan, for sure. I doubt na may galit sa inyo si ma'am. to the point na magpapaganyan siya na ano na question. General to standard. Wait lang. Let's see. Saan ba yung general? Ah, okay. I see. Alam ko yung... Wait lang. Sige. Okay, yun. Ano sabi niya? X squared minus 16x minus 8y plus 48 is equal to 0. So, first of all, we isolate. So, x squared minus 16x plus something is equal to 8y minus 48. I-explain ko mamaya. X squared minus 16x plus... Paano ulit yung perfect square? I believe 16 din. Hindi, 8. Okay, 8. So, para makuha mo yung loob niya, para makuha mo si C, I believe it was B divided by 2 raised to 2. Yeah. What? Oh, B divided by 2 raised to 2. Okay. So, divide natin by 2 si B, magiging negative 8 raised to 2 natin, that will be 64. Yeah, 64 looks correct. Is equal to 8y minus 48 plus 64. So, yun nangyari. Nag-add ako ng 64 dito. Kailangan ko rin mag-add ng 64 sa kabila so that it's equal. We go back. X minus 8. Kasi nakuha na natin yung square niya kanina. Is equal to 8y plus 16. Tuloy lang natin. Ano yung greatest common factor nila? Greatest common factor nila is 8. So, 8 nasa labas. Y plus 2. And that is how we get the standard equation. Yeah. So, yeah. Like that. Wait lang, hindi ko na nakikita yung ano. Okay na tayo? Ano lang, isolate and ipaglipat-lipat nyo lang. Laging ipaglipat-lipat tapos magdagdag na lang kayo ng kulang or kailangan. Now for this one, a satellite dish has a parabolic shape. Its vertex is located at 8:4. And the parabola opens upward. So, first of all, nakuha na natin yung ano niya. 8:4 and the parabola opens upward. The dish has a focal length of 4 units. I believe focal length is the same as P, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, P is the focal length. So, hanapin natin si focus and dito, and pwede din natin itong mahanap kung kailangan. Now, so So, sabi niya, P is equal to 4. Okay. You see the parabola. Ano ang kailangan nating ibahin dito sa equation na to para makuha natin yung coordinate ng F ng focus, which is this one. Ano? Saan tayo mag-a-add? X or sa Y? Y. Yeah, because it went up. So, bale, 8 is to 8. Tapos, sa baba naman, it's the opposite. Siyempre, bumaba siya. 4 minus 4, magiging 0. Now, ganun na lang din ulit. So, 2p, 2p. Ano naman ang ibahin nyo dito? It will be x. So, x ibahin natin, 16 for, ginawa na to kanina eh. Iniba lang yung ano. Yeah. So, it's just like that. I-drawing nyo lagi. Wag na wag kayong, kapag walang drawing yung quiz paper nyo, babagsak kayo for sure. Medyo drawing lahat ng pre-calculus. So, yeah. That's it, isn't it? Pero what if gustong ibigay yung ano, kailangan mo din ibigay yung equation. Wait lang. But not the ayun. A parabolic arch has its vertex at 6:10. So, mag-drawing ka na lang ng point dyan. Sabihin mong 6:10 yan. Tapos, drawing ng parabola. It opens downward and passes through the point 2:6. What the fuck? Anong 2:6? Okay. So, I think yung ibig sabihin niya, it passes through the point, so yung asymptote niya nandito. So basically, yung isang point of intersection is 2:6. Linagay ko na siya sa left because, again, nandito si 6, magma-minus ka lang, magiging 2. So, nandito na tayo. Now, because the asymptote is kaline niya tawag dito? Kaline niya to. Anong gagawin natin? If you remember, 2p and 2p yung distance. So, wait lang, makukuha mo na rin yung focal length dito eh. Since yung focal length nito is p, tawag dito, ano yung na-minus dun sa, wait lang, okay. Quick question, may idea ba kayo para makuha si p sa gantong problem? Kahit sino na.
Ano pre, i-substitute mo dun sa may general equation ng parabola opening downward, di ba? x minus h quantity squared is equal to negative 4p times y minus k. I-substitute mo yung h and k dyan, di ba? Yung sa vertex, tapos yung i-substitute mo yung point dun sa x at saka sa k para ma-isolate mo yung p.
I-substitute yung ano, paulit?
Yung 2, 6, divided, it represents a point that the vertex, that the parabola passes. So yun, i-substitute mo yung x with 2 and then yung y with 6. Ayun.
Pwede. So, let's do that. X minus 6 squared is equal to minus 4p y minus 10. So, according to Kenzo, we substitute this one kasi given na siya. So, 2 negative 4 raised to 2 is equal to negative 4p y. 6 minus 10 is negative 4. So, 16 is equal to 16p. P is equal to 1. Now, nagla-line up pa siya. Wait lang, tama ba? Or, no? I think tama naman ako sa ano. Tama ba? Tama naman. Or mali. 16. It looks right na mali. Wait lang. Negative 16, 16, 16, 16. Oh, tama naman. 16. Oh, true. Yeah, hindi siya asymptote. So, yeah, that's my bad. That was stupid. Yeah. If merong point na sinasabi niyang ano, it goes through it, you just substitute it with the ano. You just substitute it to the x and to the y. Now, nakuha na natin si P. We can move on to solving for it itself. So, P natin is again 1. Ano ulit yung ima-minus? So, alam nyo na yan. It's gonna be y. So, that's gonna be 6 is to 9. Tapos, addition. 6 is to 11. Dito naman. 1 times 2 is equal to 2. Tapos, i-add natin si x. So, bale, 8 is to 10. And 4 is to 10. Bobo 9. Yeah. So, any questions, clarifications? Pwedeng balikan to if needed. Magtanong lang. Ay, mag-react lang. If wala nang reaction, pupunta na ako sa hyperbola. Sure kayo? Para okay na sa hyperbola, papasa na. Okay, hyperbola. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. So, again, general equation. Only 10 is equal to 1 1. So x squared plus that one, that one, that one. Wait lang. Yeah. Or it can be y squared minus b squared x squared. So yung trick, whatever is positive, siya yung may A. Always positive ang A, never siya negative. And again, and vice versa, always negative ang B, negative ang B. So kung sabihin mong may x squared minus y squared blah, tapos numbers yung nasa baba, kasi numbers naman talaga yan. Sabihin natin 8, tas ito 6. Automatic, si 6 yung A, B yung 8. Okay? Basta positive is A, negative is B. Next. So, kapag positive si A, yung graph niya is ganito. Pero kapag y yung A, yung magiging graph niya is like this. Now, how do we solve? Okay, dito tayo magme-memorize medyo. Dito yung maraming formula. Co-vertices. Co-vertices yung... Okay. Vertices yung A, tapos co-vertices yung... Okay. Yeah, visualize ulit tayo. Drawing ko lang para maalala ko din. Let's say that it's a something like this. So, paano yun? Yung vertices natin is nandito, nandito si co-vertices, nandito si focus as per usual, ay foci. And, ayun lang. Okay, yun lang. Tapos asymptote may nakadepende din siya. Okay, kung horizontal, B over A, tapos kung vertical, A over B. That makes sense. Okay, gawa na tayo ng format ng tanong. Hanap na tayo tanong. So, let's start with the basic. Layer, anchor layer. This one. So, sulat natin. 16 minus y is equal to that. Naka-organize na siya. So, all we need to do is find A, B, and C. Yes, yun lang. So, since 16 is A squared, we have to square root them both, which gives us 4. Now, for our B, 8 plus minus 4 pala. Ganon din siya, square root mo siya, plus minus 3. Ngayon, para makuha natin si C, we have to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equal to 6 squared. So 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So plus minus 5 din siya. Now we look for it. Okay. So first of all, x yung nauna, so that means it's gonna be horizontal. Since horizontal, yung vertices ng horizontal, ay yung vertices no matter what, siya yung nandito. Siya yung parang vertex nga eh. Kaya nga vertices eh. Lagi siyang nasa top ng curve, or rather gitna ng curve. So obviously it's gonna be negative 4, 0 and positive 4, 0. Now si B naman, siya yung laging wala, nasa gilid. So 0 and negative 3, tapos 0, 3. Ngayon si foci, as per usual, nandito. So bale, makukuha mo will be negative 5, 0, 5, 0. Okay, any questions? Ito yung pinaka-basic, so magtanong na agad. Walang tanong? Okay. Sige. Okay. So, maghanap na tayo ng mahirap na tanong. Sige, diretso tayo sa my center. Ay, hindi. Mamaya na. Ito muna. Okay, this one. This one. Yeah. So as you can see, wala tayong what you call it? Divisor. Visit, nakalimutan ko yung nasa baba. Basta wala tayong nasa baba. And hindi siya 1. No matter what, kailangan na 1 itong nasa gilid na to. So what you do is we divide all sides by 1. Ay by 36 para maging 1 siya. Minus 4x squared over 36, and 36 is over 36. 9 divided by 36 is y over 4. Ito naman, x is equal to 9. Is equal to 1. We can start. Kukuhanin natin si A, which is positive. So, square root of 4 is 2. B naman, square root of 9 is 3. Tapos, kung ipapag-add mo to, makukuha mo 13. So, for C, we will get square root of 13. Now na meron na yan sa atin, we just have to graph it. So, since y yung ano, it will be a like this. Oh yeah, by the way, plus minus tong lahat na to. So, our A is always a vertices. So, bale, nandito siya. 0 is to 2. 0 is to negative 2. Yung co-vertices natin, siya yung nasa gilid. So, 3, 0, negative 3, 0. Tapos, finally, ang focus natin nandito siya sa dulo. 0, square root of 13, 0 square root of negative 13, tapos 0 square root of 13. So, any questions? Okay, easy na pala yun sa inyo. So, let's go to the hardest. Yung meron na tayong ano. This one, kung nagawa nyo na to, drawing lang talaga, tas okay na kayo. If na-gets nyo yung mga first example, there's no reason na hindi nyo to magigets kapag, unless na hindi kayo nag-drawing. Okay. Asymptotes. So, center natin will be x is equal to 2, y plus 1 is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 1. Center natin will be 2, negative 1. And because x yung positive, we will be doing this one, this type of ano. Now we take our A, B, and C. So since parehas siya ng kanina, bilisan ko na lang. 3, 2, and square root of 13, all with plus minus. Ngayon, na-drawing na natin, di ba? Nandito yung asymptote, nasa taas. Kabilang dulo naman nandito si vertices, lagi. Si co-vertices, walang kadikit. Tapos si foci, nandito sa likod, which is C. So, if napansin nyo dito, ano ang iibahin nating variable para maging para maging tugma? X or Y? Ano ang ima-minus natin? Ano ang i-plus or ima-minus natin? X. So, positive or negative? Ano gagawin natin? Negative 3 plus 2 or positive 3 plus 2? Since nasa left siya, we do negative 3. So, negative 1 ang ating yan. Now, yung natira na lang is mag-a-add tayo dyan. So, 5, negative 1. Next naman, dito sa taas. So, this one and this one. Yung B natin is plus minus 2. Since ginalaw na natin si X, gagalawin naman natin si Y. So, plus minus 2, nag-plus 2 ka, makukuha mo 1. Tapos, nag-minus 2 ka, makukuha mo negative 3. Finally, for the foci, kung ganito yung nagpakita sa tanong, gawin nyo na lang na sagot is 2 plus square root of 13 negative 1. nagbibigay naman ng ano eh, pumapayag naman si Ma'am Carbonell sa calculator. So, I think she'd let it slide niya eh. Na i-decimal places niya na lang siya. Pero pwede din to. Valid answer din to. So, any questions sa hyperbola? Kailangan nyo lang i-plot, tapos itugma. Kasi, once na makuha mo si ABC, you're pretty much set, tas medyo madali na lang siya. Okay na tayo sa ano? Asymptotes? Okay, asymptotes. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Check ko lang ulit kung saan ba na yung asymptotes. Oh yeah. Yung asymptotes lang yung kailangan yung i-memorize na formula, honestly. Yung pa ganito. So, since y, we will be using b over a. Tama ba? B over ax. So, what we will have will be y is equal to 2 over 3 plus minus 2 over 3x. Ganyan lang siya. Kung babalik tayo dun sa kanina, saan kanina? Wait lang. Kung babalik tayo sa kanina, this one, mangyayari naman dito, a over b plus minus. Yeah. And I think that's it. Wait, oh shit. My bad, yun pala yung sa ano. Okay. So dito, it's applicable kasi wala pa siyang asymptotes. Ay, kasi wala pa siyang center. Or rather, yung center niya is 0, 0. Pero for this, hindi siya valid. So, wait lang. Hindi siya valid. Wait lang. Y minus k y minus k, yeah, is equal to plus minus PA. Yes po, nasa ano, naka-record siya. Sa atin lang pero to, so it's fine. KH. Okay. So yeah. K is yung mauna, 'di ba? Never mind. K is yung y tapos h is yung x. So basically y minus y tapos x minus h. So makukuha mo dyan is y minus, ano yung k natin? Y minus 1 is equal to plus minus b over a x x plus 2. Yeah, x plus 2. Tapos, yung makukuha mo at the end should be something like 2, 3 siya, diba? So, 2 over 3 plus minus. So, sa plus, 2 over 3 plus 1 2 tayo. 2 raised to 3x times negative 4 over 3. Yeah, that one. And yeah, ito na yung asymptote mo for the yan yung una mong asymptote. Tas yung isa mo pang asymptote will be if this was negative. So negative 2, 3 minus 4, 3. And then wait lang, nagme-mental block, buisit. X minus h. Yeah. 2. Tama na. Ay, magiging positive siya. Okay, Bobo. So, yung isa naman, 2 over 3, negative 2, 3x plus wait lang 4 over 6 4 over 6 and 4 over 3 plus 7 over 3. Yeah, kailangan nyo i-memorize yung formula dito sa asymptotes. Basically, lahat ng pwede nyong madrawing, kaya nyo madrawing. Pero yung mga asymptotes, I prefer if memorize nyo to or kahit isulat nyo sa kamay nyo. Sulat nyo na lang siguro. Yeah. Itong asymptotes, i-memorize nyo. The others, you don't really need to memorize it kasi itong equation given na yan eh. Vertices, foci, covertices, i-drawing nyo na lang siya like this one. I recommend na i-memorize nyo rin kung paano mag-drawing ng ganito kasi baka mabaliktad nyo eh. And general equation. Umabot ba kayo dyan? Sinabi ba ni ma'am? Kenzo, hanggang saan? Asymptote, derived lang siya sa standard equation.
Sa amin ni Ma'am Mendoza, hindi pa kami umabot dun sa may general equation. Pero tawag dito, she already gave us an intro, pero wala pang nasa-solve na problem, something like that. So maybe we could get an advance lesson kumbaga.
Advanced lesson dito? Okay. Wait lang.
Yes,
Paano kaya
thank
yan?
you.
Sige. Reduce. Okay. Sige. Gawin natin to. I believe na it's mostly so standard form. Okay, let's do this. Again, isulat si standard form. So, x yung positive. So, that means meron sa kanya a minus 9y squared over hindi bobo y squared over b squared is equal to 1. Kailangan natin siya ilagay sa gantong state. First, ipapagsama mo yung like, yung mga magkakaparehas ng mukha. So, x and x, magkasama kayo. 4x squared minus 16x plus something is equal to negative 9y minus 18y plus something joke lang, positive na pala siya, plus something plus 29. Now, yung what you can do para mas madali para sa inyo, ilabas mo si 4. So, bale, magiging 4x squared minus 4x plus, ano yung pwede? So, the formula, b squared over 2, and then b over 2 squared. So, 4 minus 2 is, 4 divided by 2 is 2, tapos 4 din lang. So, parang yung kanina ngayon lang, yung pinakita ko kanina na general to standard. Okay. So, merong twist dito konti. Mamaya ko na explain. Y plus 2y. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 raised to 1 is, 1 raised to 2 is 1. Now, pare-pares na tayong mag-add dito. So, bale, 4 times 4, 29 plus 16. Tapos, kasi nag-add din si 9, may plus 9 ka na dito. Pero, para mas madali, ilipat na lang natin agad si 9 dito. So, ano makukuha natin at the end of the day? 4x minus 2 squared is equal to 9y plus 1 squared plus 36. Ilipat mo ulit si y dito sa loob. Ipasok mo siya. Magta-transpose ka, so magiging negative ulit siya. Is equal to 36. Now, pwede nyong gawin is divide by 36, divide by 36, divide by 36. Bale, x minus 2 squared is equal to 4 divided by 36, matitira is 9. Minus 9 divided by 36, matitira is 4. So, yeah, ayun, nakuha na natin. Any questions? Alam kong nakakalito to, so I prefer if may magtatanong. Kasi marami din akong nakikita mga kaibigan ko dati, nagkakamali sila sa pag-factoring. So anyone, huwag kayo mahiya. Grades to. Mas importante grades kaysa dignidad, promise yan. So, yeah. If wala, okay, go. So, third number in each. Ginawa ko. So, para makuha ko ito kasi yung usual dyan, A plus B plus C. Yung tawag dyan. Yung formula para makuha mo yung third number is B divided by 2 over squared. B divided by 2 squared. So, as you can see, si 4, dinivide ko by 2, ini-square ko si 2, makukuha ko 4. You know? Pero, may requirements para magamit mo to. Yung requirements, dapat walang number na dapat x squared lang siya. Kung may number behind x squared, parang 2x squared, bawal siyang magamit. Nasagot ko ba ng tama, Clifton? Okay. Any other questions? Quiz nyo na ba bukas?
Hindi pa, kuya.
Bakit naging negative 9? Okay. So, tawag dito? Para mas malinis, at least for me. Actually, parang linito ko nga lang kayo dito eh. Hindi nyo siya kailangan ni ano. Parang ngayon ko lang napansin na mas maganda kapag iniwan mo lang siya sa same branch ngayon. Hindi yung parang kanina. Ginawa ko lang yung kanina kasi parang mas ano siya. Ganyan talaga siya. Negative 9 talaga siya. Nung una, positive 9 siya, tapos naging negative 9 ulit. Kasi tinranspose ko. Pero from the start, negative 9 talaga siya. Simula pa lang. So, sorry sa dito. Transverse axis. Saan? Wait lang. Oh shit, I forgot about transverse. Wait lang. Okay. Transverse axis. Wala, ito lang. Transverse axis is whatever goes through that. I think may kailangan pang formula dyan. If the center is not 0, 0, is there a formula? Alam ko kasi x-axis. Ayo, yun na. So kapag umakyat siya, hindi eh, bobo yun. Wait lang, balik tayo dito. So, wait lang. Ito yung transverse axis natin. I don't remember if kailangan mong ano. Yung mga problem set ba? Nung nag-practice problem si ma'am, sagot niya ba x-axis? Parang transverse axis is x-axis. Ganon ba yung sinusulat niya? Parang ganito ba? Or iba? Yung length. Length of the transverse axis. Wait lang. Sorry, I forgot about that. Ah, wala siya dito. (2A). Ayan, 2A lang daw. Tapos, I believe, conjugate is yup, 2B. Okay, times 2 lang siya, like the others. I think 2B, 2A lang siya kasi ano yung description niya? Runs through the center from one vertex to another. So, wait lang. So, hindi pala siya yung sobrang haba dito. Ito lang. This one is A, this one is A. So, 2A siya. And same thing goes for the other one. So, transverse, it's 2A. Conjugate is 2B. Okay na? Other questions? Yung pinaka-recommend ko talaga, lalo na sa pre-cal, lagi kayo mag-drawing tas mag-practice kayong gumawa ng mga problems nyo. Sagutan-sagutan nyo na lang. Marami namang AI. Kung hindi na sumasagot si ChatGPT, lumipat ka kay Gemini. Kung ayaw na ni Gemini, kay Claude. Diskartehan nyo na lang. Kasi yung pinaka-practice talaga sa math is paggawa ng questions. Once na na-gets yun ako paano magawa ang questions, kahit iba't ibang variation pa yan, masasagutan nyo yan. So, yeah, that's it. If wala nang other questions, i-off ko na to. Opo. Yung drawing, sige, isa-send ko yung drawing. Naka-record na din to? Yeah, naka-record siya. Hindi ko lang alam kung saang part, kaya mag-cut na lang kayo. Alam niyo naman kung saan banda yung importanteng bagay. Sorry, walang cut. So, okay na tayo lahat? Okay. If ever na may problema kayo sa parang recent na ganyan, nagre-review din ako calculus. So, kung may time ako, tas kailangan nyo ulit, magtanong lang kayo. Yeah, that's it. Sige, goodbye guys. Tulog kayo maayos. Ano ko to yan? No problem.